Sorry, Martin, just touching on that there, I completely agree in terms of the business travel. Yes, that's going to be one of the slowest segments to return, but I think the opportunity really lies there with hotels to actually to look outside of their traditional segments and see how they can acquire new guests, different sources. So actually, this is a benefit to hotels that rather than always doing what they've always done, this is a chance that actually how they can reinvent themselves and come out of this pandemic even stronger.
Yeah. And Neil, how do you see hotels can tackle the challenges of the restart? Because you've been mentioning the effects of labor shortages in operations, but how do you see hotels? Are they getting more efficient, more lean in operations?
Yeah, this is something that's ever evolving, and what this situation right now is teaching us is actually how hotels can become more efficient. And bearing in mind, Everguest were born at the start of the pandemic. We've been born and grown through this coronavirus situation, and it's actually demonstrated how hotels can use our services to their benefit, because we give the commodity back to hotels that you can't buy, and that's time. So by having the ability to take the outsourcing of hotels, revenue management, and they're responding to guest reviews, these are things that sometimes drop down the priority order in terms of what the hotels do, or it falls on either unskilled members of staff or members of staff that are doing this instead of doing their job. So the power of Everguest really makes hotels become more efficient, to allow them to be stronger in their revenue management, to especially have the time to respond to their guest reviews, which is really important, because the outcome of responding to the reviews is so strong in terms of how it places the hotels. It increases their positioning, their rankings, which all lead to them allowing to charge a higher rate and to drive more guests coming to stay with them. So it's really key.
And how do you see the competition between old and new supply, and how hotels at a specific market tackle the challenges and how they compete? Is competition even fiercer than before?
I don't think people should ever be afraid of competition. I think if all hotels are aware of their strengths and what they can bring to their clients, no hotel should ever worry about competition. It's a huge industry. Competition drives positive performance, and I think from the point of view of how companies like Everguest and competition within the space, where we're very different to our competition, is that we believe in becoming an ally of the hotel. We're not a company that's going to sell them a tech solution, as is actual experience, skill and knowledge of our team at Everguest that allows the hotels to really use the technology that they've already got. One of the biggest challenges at the moment for hotels is cash flow, and they haven't got that, available funds to go and buy new tech or new solutions.
Yeah.
So the benefit of partnering with Everguest is we can really allow them to use their existing tools